What's up, guys? Welcome back to the UFC arena. We have UFC Fight Night, Chang Sung Jung versus Dan Ige coming up, and I want to talk about that main event. That's a good fight. So both Chang Sung Jung and Dan Ige are primarily boxers. Dan Ige is coming off a beautiful first round KO over Gavin Tucker, who is actually a very good fighter, so that's an impressive win there. It was a one-shot KO too. Chang Sung Jung, on the other hand, is coming off a tough loss to Brian Ortega 2.0, and I was kind of disappointed with Chang Sung Jung in that fight, but at the same time, Brian Ortega showed up at a completely different level than I expected him to in that fight as well. So looking at this fight, I could see a lot of people having Chang Sung Jung as the favorite, but I think it's a pretty close fight actually. As I said, they're both boxers and they're both pretty good boxers. The Korean Zombie is very good at counter striking, especially off of jabs and straights, and he also has one punch knockout power. Between the two of them, I would say Chang Sung Jung may be the more powerful fighter. Dan Ige, although he did get that nice KO, he's not known for knocking out people in that way, whereas Chang Sung Jung, he is known for finishing people. Both of these guys are very, very tough. Dan Ige has never been finished and he's been in a few wars, and while we know Jung, he got his name by being a zombie. That man would just eat punches and just keep coming non-stop. He's one of the most entertaining fighters, especially when he's on fire. It's hard for me to call a stoppage in this fight, even though they both have the power to get the job done. With that being said, I think you need to be more than just a boxer to beat the Korean Zombie. I think you need diversity in your strikes, so you need to mix it up with kicks, you need to mix in elbows, you can't just keep throwing the same thing, because I feel like if you fall into a pattern with the Korean Zombie, he will notice and he will counter you viciously. Korean Zombie does seem to be susceptible to diverse striking. Of course, there's that crazy knockout with Yair Rodriguez. Korean Zombie was winning that fight too, and that elbow just came out of nowhere and ended it. But then Brian Ortega also had some very diverse striking and he was able to beat the Korean Zombie. Dan Ige is pretty orthodox. He's a very good boxer, he's a very good fighter, but he doesn't throw too many crazy things. The Korean Zombie is similar. He doesn't throw too much variety either, but he's very willing and able to get in a brawl and make the fight dirty. And I feel between these two guys, if the fight is looking dirty, the Korean Zombie might have an edge. But this really is a close fight that I can see either guy winning. I feel like Dan Ige is yet to break through into that upper echelon to beat a guy like the Korean Zombie. He had a chance to do it with Keita, he came up short, and I'm not sure that he'll be able to do it against the Korean Zombie. The Korean Zombie looks like a world beater when he's on fire though, and from what I've seen thus far, I think he's a better all-round fighter. So I'm gonna go with the Korean Zombie in this fight because of the toughness of Dan Ige. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a decision, and it might be a very entertaining fight. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so help your boy out. Leave a comment, let me know what you think is gonna happen in this fight, and I'll see y'all in the next one.